Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing Queen's Wish the Conqueror as part of my Steam cleaning series. I got through every game in my Steam library, eventually at an arbitrary rate and review method we have playtime. Now, I've been playing this game for, oh gosh, what does Steam say here? Steam says I've been playing this game for 7 hours since I got it, which was a couple weeks ago. And so far, I've really liked it. What is this game specifically? Queen's Wish is an RPG, and you play the child of the queen, a prince or a princess based on your choices, and she doesn't kick you out because you need to like get a job, prove your worth, all that kind of stuff, and she kicks you out. This game was released, I think, last year. I could be off, but doesn't matter that much. And what it is an RPG. So the game's broken up into 4 regions. This is the southern region, Vol, or the people from here are Vol, regardless. And the way it works is that once upon a time, the queen had these established forts here. As you can see, you know, these forts with all sorts of stuff in it. And your goal is to come back to these lands and reestablish the old treaties and reunite these forts and start doing all that. Now, what makes this game unique is that you have a lot of options on what you do. Like, for example, you can do the queen's bidding and totally go down that route. Or you could say, nah, screw that, and eventually revolt or lead people to other things. So like you have a lot of flexibility in what you do. Once an inn from merchants and closed down, the doors and windows are boarded shut. There's 2 danger merchants on the side of the path. Single major pass leads through the high jagged peaks that run along the west coast. This pass is a main route to Babhen, proper now the capital of Vol. The pass is blocked by a huge fortification remains of the Vol gates, high walls, massive steel gates. Archers never prepared, but you can see why the rebellion is stretched on. Until someone can break the defense of this fortress, incredibly that Owen will never be able to defeat their former master. Owens are indentured or enslaved people, and of course the game gives you the option to, like, you know, decide, hey, that's a bad thing. Yeah, so the forts you get also this cool little feature. It allows you to, oh, found a new location. Where are we? Oh, Blasted Pits. You enter the Blasted Pits. You know they're the Vol's quarries. Well, the difference. You can cross a rickety ridge over a massive chasm. Below you can see the flow of lava. If you fell, death would be assured. It's painfully hot. Rivers of magma slowly ooze down into the pit below. Whatever they extract here must be very precious to fight the risk. Because the environment is so hostile, much of the work is done by magical constructs. You see them puttering around ahead, moving boxes and shoveling. Hello, construct. This is it. Pile of wood. All right. So those resources allow you to upgrade the fort and do all sorts of things like, you know, build blacksmiths, upgrade your gear. We are closed. There's only one human in this distant outpost. He is an old mage, very old. His eyes are bright. He takes you in at a glance. Ah, a promising young prince of Haven, dismissed by many, princess of Haven, but a diamond in the rough. And I know diamonds, yes. I am Sage Ion Ilon. Welcome. Tell me this quarry. Unique place. Limestone, flint, no such humble stone here. In the deadly Formoil, we extract crystals, precious stones. So much in demand the workplaces of Haven. What do you extract? Crystals, gems for jewelry, dolomite, feldspar, tungsten, rare quarry work. Gold to Haven? Yes, I remember before the calamity. That was when you lost track of. That's when your mom left. I was here making quite a fortune from the various turns of people. I long for the return. Who does the work? Constructs. Some use Owen for such work. You don't have Owen? They are human. They have dignity. Some use Owen and use them in a place that can be hurt. It's a sustainable thing. Okay. So one of the things that I have failed in this game because I'm just totally doing, not yours, is just doing a lot of exploring, which is fine. Like, the game doesn't give you a lot of pressure as long as you, you know, keep doing your best. They'll keep rewarding you and let you take it at your own pace. So what I've been usually doing is emerge the searing heat of the main floor. Hellish expanse of lava, dead rock, crystal formations. You can barely breathe. Far above you, dimly skies cracks the ceiling. Huge lizards walk around in the heat to the south. They seem bored and sluggish now. When they smell prey, they'll move much. Volcanic Anole. So combat is tactical. The game designer, I think this is one person does it, two people maybe. Clearly specified in this that they want you to focus on smaller amounts of tactics, more impactful choices. So like you only have like 8 energy, and every ability costs. Some of them have more because I've upgraded. Every ability costs at least 1, so like special ability and stuff. So they really make you go like use stuff when it's supposed to be important, and you recover it by fighting. Dungeons, you do not get experience for killing monsters. You get experience for clearing dungeons and solving quests, which means there's a finite level cap. You cannot grind. Again, some people find that to be a negative. I appreciate what they're asking of the players here, because they want you to say if you can't clear it out in one go, it doesn't count, which is kind of fair. They want you to do it in a single pass. So far, I've been lucky to get through most of the stuff in one go. What I like about that setup is it also causes me to get out of bad habits, such as never using materials, saying like, oh, the too good to use syndrome, where, oh, I have this healing potion, I'll never use it. And this one, it's like, well, I better use this healing potion, otherwise I have to leave and have to do everything over again. So it's a blessing and a curse in that sense, but I find it to be positive. Oh, they all stunned me. This is looks like a time to use an ability. Jump over there. Or my mage. No, you're my healer. I need to use that. You're my mage. Oh, it's down to 2. And I will wait. I'll just heal here, just lower my energy so that when I end combat and I earn energy back, there it is, I'll have some room to roll a life. It's always handy. Copper. Money. Ooh. Find the biggest beast in the pit. None of the other lizards get too close to the enormous monster. They'll just get eaten. It's huge and fiery. It's not scared of you at all. When it sniffs you out, it lumbers towards you, mindlessly hoping for a fresh meal. Let's get charging. Oh, there we go. Immune to weakness. What? It summons spiders? The positioning matters a lot in this game. You get slowed down from moving past enemies, which you don't want to stack up because the AoEs will really hit you. So it's important to move these little 5-foot shifts and stuff. You're being very annoying. Have a skeleton. Nope, cancel that move. Have a skeleton. You are going to... Low immune stun resist. Ouch. Bleeding? I think I can do an AoE heal here. Mage. See if we can poison it. I don't remember if it was poison immune. Alright, it's not bleeding immune. What's with all the spiders? And then Poison Blast. Alright, Poison's actually pretty good in this game. Whirlwind. Yeah, like I said, they also mentioned very clearly that healing is not as effective in this game as not getting hit. Like, they really say you got to... you have to use your powers effectively, avoid taking unnecessary damage. Which I'm not very good at. Oh my god. Alright, the massive beast falls. It smashes the ground with an enormous thud. It'll be easy for this quarry to be cleared out from here. Soon it'll be a good source of stone for the fort, West Bay. Probably check in with the wizard upstairs, though. So that's actually I got experience that I did something wholly unique. Which is killing that dragon. Right, end combat. Creepy doll. Plus 10 to curse story. Me. Ugh. Oh. That's a lot of lizards. Get him. I do have a nice thing where just walking into a friendly fort will instantly heal all your abilities, or paying a little bit of money for and will do the same. You're my healer. Character advancement's also a little bit limited. Not limited, but like more smaller. Oops. Fewer choices, more impact. So, for example, if I look at the character here, this is my mage. There's only 12 spells, but like they have more impact. Like these are the spells you need. You don't need to have a lot of like various little tiny stuff. So like this is what Lightning Bolt does. You could upgrade it to 25% more damage, put another skill point in it. And you can see like at some point you're gonna want to spread out. So like this here extra energy helps my healer, even though it's in the different magic tree, and he's mainly in this one. Or like even the this fighter I have, I put 1 point into heal because sometimes you want to heal, but also 5 evasion is really. So there's a lot of stuff in there. I do have 2 combat fuels or physical, which is. That fire lizard. That leap is very useful. Now let's drop fireball. Because I know I'm on the way out, I'm not as worried about using my ability points. I know it's really easy to. Ooh, good one. To reset the point. Or to refresh them. Stun's really good. All these abilities are super important to invest in. Turn. So many lizards. What else do you get for building the forts? I can show that when I get back to it, which I'll do to wrap up. You can build, you know, like I said, blacksmiths. You also can build defensive things and training areas and all sorts of stuff to give yourself various bonuses. Nope, not. I think that's it. Yeah, oh, hold on, is that, can we take that? Yes, we can. Okay, so there's our report. So these are the things we're getting. All our income, all that stuff, and then our total. We got some theft there, so we lost some stuff, and our totals is we earned 20 of this, and we did not earn any iron. Not earn. We only earned 2 pixel. I should probably. There's a 50/50 cap. I should probably sell though. Turn that into gold, or build stuff with it. All right, let's talk to this wizard here. Back in business. I cleared out the lizards downstairs. The rewarded and gradually restore the business. I'll make sure regular shipments of stone sent to Fort West Bay. Thank you. How about this place? Dolphin. Can you not go up? Oh, book. Oh, wait. The journal on the stand appears the page of arcane notes in the book. Read it. Once you touch it, your arm goes numb all the way to the shoulder. Some kind of magic protection. Okay. Not ours. Spoke about the wizard's private quarters. There's a small thunderclap, choking a cloud of silver smoke. Moments later, defenders appear. Whoopsie doodle. I probably shouldn't have touched his stuff. Now, depending on the difficulty, you can worry about your own AoE damaging you. I don't like that reality, so I didn't that. Ow. Ow. These stuns are brutal. Bow. There we go. Not yours. I ain't gonna take it. So your reputation does matter. The game will base a lot of NPC reactions on what you do, so it's important to keep that in mind. All right, so we cleared out the mines. We'll get more resources. And that's the gist of it. Let's head back to the fort. Small group of warriors. Avoid them. Yeah, the visual style. Ooh. Find signs of battle. The earth has been scorched. Nobody has come out to recover the bodies of the drying out in the sun. It was a daring raid indeed, for the Omen got so far into the Mashka land. The masters of old are struggling to take. So one of the things you have to be is really eagle eye on this map here, because there's a lot of little things you can find, little secrets. So in this town here, I can then go now to buildings and shops, and I could say, hey, do we want a weaving room? Increases the size of your backpacks by 1. Sure, let's build one of those. Its upkeep is 1 wood. We can go into here. I think we put it here. And go, boop. I have a weaving room. I like a bigger backpack. Every time you buy 2 new weavers, the size of your backpack will increase by 1. To get a bigger pack, install new weavers in your fort. New robe. So now we can look at our mage here and say, oh, we can get apprentice robes or healing robes. Actually really good. Healing robes. Like, I could really use that extra 10%. How does this go? 3 damage, 20% healing. Whew. Whew. Pretty good. A new cowl. Okay, we want to go to the casters. Wearing a apprentice hood is better defense. Yeah, they also have these slots in them, augmentation slots. So like I haven't used many of them, but there's a lot of runes you can put in to say, you know, +1 to physical damage or 10 to curse. So like there's a lot of little things like that. There's a ton of things you can build. A mill. Yeah, so if I was to go up here, say restore this building, restore this building, build ourselves a mill, and gold. Then we're going to place mill, leave here. We're going to place our bakery. Have some bread. That's all. That'll change what my fort produces every cycle. I think there's 7 or 8 forts. I think there's 8 forts total. You start with 1 and you reclaim the other 7 if I'm remembering correctly. So there's a pretty large amount of space you can explore and do stuff on. Lots of little quests and nooks and crannies to check out. Oh, I didn't spend my talent point. I'll go back up here. Yeah, so this is the gate back to the other region. Over here. Now I mapped out this one pretty well, so I cleared out most of the areas, but you never know what might show up later. Go into this fort here. Level up. Figure out what we want to do. Get extra energy. We could build up the invasion. What else? Improve our skills. So right now I feel like I want to go up these tiers, but it gets pretty expensive. You need 2 points to do each tier, but like getting 15% evasion seems pretty good. The 10% bonus of speed is really good also for attacks and stuff. But it's a tough call. The nice thing is the game just lets you respec at any time. Like as long as you're in a fort, I should say, it's free to respec. You just do whatever you want. And that has been really useful. So overall, Queen's Wish, the Conqueror, is pretty in-depth. Like I said, fidelity is not going to match with like AAA stuff, but it was never meant to be. But story, narrative, characters, flexibility, options is all really strong. Cheers.